Hi everyone, Rebel here. Uh, I was finally able to use my Snow Camo setup yesterday at EMR, and I just want to talk about it, where I can improve and maybe help other people too. So I'm gonna break it down to everything I have, what I did, and where I think I can improve, or basically where I can improve the most. So we're breaking this down a little bit, little by little. So we'll go through my normal stuff, do the camos, replica, the wrap I use, the eye protection, helmet, everything. So yeah, let's get to it. All right, I went to a new location. I got better lighting and stuff here. I have more room here. So I'm gonna break down all the gear I was using that Saturday. So break it down a little bit by a little bit. So I'm gonna start with my mask, gloves, and my helmet. First gloves, just black gloves. They're Kevlar lined inside. Keeps my hands pretty warm, not super warm. They're a little thicker than usual. They're a Combat one, so it has the little knuckle protection on it. I accidentally melted this one strap here. EMR gave us, they had a propane heater out there, so during each break I was like trying to dry them quick, and the little metal on here heated up really fast and melted a little bit. It's still good. I'm gonna have to order getting another pair, but these gloves are good. I really like them. When they get wet though, they really keep the wetness. So probably having two pairs will be the way to go. Which I'm gonna have two pairs. This is gonna be like my backup if need be. My mask. So you've probably seen a couple of these with keeper on it. You combine the lenses with the lower face protection. These, sorry. So I don't like the goggles on this. These are completely full seal. My other ones I use have like little air gaps on top and underneath. Good airflow. Plus, I also have an X-Fog unit on my helmet as well. So what I did was I cut a hole here, stuck it through. They didn't work too well. Like I got one round out of it, we go play another round, and I just fogged up. So we looked up to get another white mask, but they don't sell them anymore. So I think I got one of the last ones out there. So I'm gonna try to hold on to this thing as long as possible, but we're getting new lenses, new goggles, so we'll put those together, and hopefully Keeper will post about that or add it in later. That's that. Now my helmet. So this is the helmet I wear all the time. I have the green camo underneath, but this time I have the white wrap around it. All this is, it's just a paintball head wrap. Uh, I don't think I got this one custom made. I might have. I can't really. I think so because the white tiger stripe. This is the more bluish color out of everything. If you look at the pictures, but it works great. I can still wear my helmet. It's just a cover, so I recommend anybody to do that. And all I did was I just added Velcro to the flaps. Then I added Velcro underneath, so it stayed on the helmet. So there's my helmet. I got the X-Fog on there, and yeah, that's the head wrap on there. Overall, I liked it. It's a lot more bluer than I thought it was gonna be, but it still worked out great. So next. All right, moving on to my camo now. So it's probably no secret, but I absolutely love Tiger Strike camo. It's, I think, one of the best camos out there. You know, people have their own opinions. Great, I respect that. But for me, Tiger Stripe is the best. I enjoy it the most. I know my team CEO is not going to appreciate that too much, but our our brand new team camo is Digital Subdued. This camo still works good too in the dark areas. Sometimes it actually works good in the green areas. You just gotta know how to use it. But so what I did was I wore this. I had the shirt too. I had the downstairs. I wore this underneath, and this stuff I was able to slip over. So if the snow had melted away, you know, it's that wet, dark colors, this stuff would have worked great. I just had to remove the head wrap on my helmet. So I wore the digis first, then I went to the Tiger Stripe. So the Tiger Stripe, I had to get these custom made because no one else sold winter snow Tiger Stripe before. Got a couple dirt stains. I still gotta wash this stuff, but so this is a really nice camo. You know, it has little browns, little greens in it, little blacks. They do have a blue tint to them as well, but I still really like this stuff. So again, I slipped this over my camo shirt, then I put my vest on top of it. You can see that pictures. You'll see how set up was. Those actually, I should have got a size bigger. This is a large. I wear larges usually, but I should have went an extra large to have a little more bagginess. But I had no problems with this. Now the pants. Now pants again, I had to get custom made. Wasn't a fan because this is paintball. This is paintball gear. So the paintball pants has this big black padding here for the knees, and as well on the back too. But overall though, it was really very comfortable. I actually tried to plan it around where I hid my lower body and I had like my upper body showing, so it still worked out. But if I was laying down and somebody come up from behind me, they'll find me right away, which not a big deal. Thing is though, there's some different materials on this. So the same materials on here in a couple spots, but a lot of that soft material. I got tougher there and not so much there. But the only downside I found with the pants and the slippery areas is when I was trying to sit behind a little mound, I just slid right down the mound. So I had to like really dig myself in and get a good comfortable spot. But overall though, really love how this camo worked out, and I hope I get to use it again this year. We have a training coming up, so hopefully I get to use it then and really make my team CO pretty mad. So that's my camo, and let's move on to the next one. Alright, so now got my vest. It's more of just a belt with the harness on top. I wear this every time I play. I'm still working on it, still tweaking. The biggest thing that I got were these mag holders. They work great for M4s and my sniper mags, which I was really happy about. Yes, this give me away, but well, I don't feel like spending more money to buy all white stuff and actually try looking, and they don't make. I couldn't find at least all white, but I got my Camelback right there. I got my grenade pouch. I got my AEG, AEP pistol. Lock there for an extended mag. A bunch of mags. I got a little first aid kit, radio, long antenna, which if you're doing recon and sniping, longer antenna is the way to go. I like this loadout, but the only issue I had with this the most is the mag holders. When I was laying down, moving around the snow, that snow went right in there, and it messed up my BBs. It started jamming. I got bios, so they soak the water up a bit and it gets stuck and all that. So that's the only thing I don't like. If I want to, I could invest more money into getting different pouches and that just for the snow, but I don't know if I want to or not. Still debating that issue. We get snow every once in a while. We're Northeast PA, so either A, we get snow, then they cancel it, or B, we get snow and it's too cold and they cancel it. So I got really lucky with EMR playing. Snow was perfect. They're gonna plow everything, so really happy with that. So that's my rig, and on to the final. All right, finally, last thing, my airsoft replica. This is a Well MB06. So you see it on the channel a few times already. I really love this replica. It hasn't failed me yet. The first one I had, yeah, that failed, but after that, this is my green one. It's a higher FPS than my tan one, but tan one's a backup. Or if I want to go, depends on the field limits I use, whatever. So this time, keeper gave me a roll of Snow Camo tape, self-adhesive. And so I actually thought about this the night before. I was like, oh wait, I got that wrap. So it took me like about 5 or 6 times to actually get to what I actually want to do with this. Notice the stock is pretty much empty here, which that's pretty makes sense, you know. Your body's kind of covering it anyway, to a point. I did have a wrap back here, but I couldn't pull the bolt or push it back, so I took that off. It goes all the way to the barrel, almost to the tip. I have tips right here, so start at the back of it. Yes, my barrel cover is tiger stripe as well. Again, top down center pop up. I got my scope cam, got the 3-9 cam scope on it. I have the lens flare covers for it because I get told that gives me away a lot, so I did that. Now people hate it. So I only went back so far on the scope. Really made no sense to go really further back on this. This worked out really well, and I'm gonna leave it on here. We have training in December, so if there's snow, great, I'll keep it and use it. But if there's no snow, I'll just take it off. I'm actually ordering more. I basically use up the whole roll, but this has black into it. This has like black spots to it, which worked out really well. The new stuff I'm getting is gonna have green spots in it. I couldn't find with the black on it, but yeah, it should still work. It just helps break up the image of it. But yeah, Well MB06. If anybody's not familiar, I would look into it. It's really nice. The mag well is underneath, of course, so I had to watch where the tape went for that. But yeah, that's my loadout, and I'll talk about how my experience was. Alright, so the final thing I'll talk about is just my experience overall with all my snow camo. I started collecting these for years now, and never got the chance to do it because, again, got canceled or too cold, people don't want to play, whatever. But, you know, I had these for years, worked on it, dabbling here and there, and I finally got to use it, and I can't say how happy I am with it. A lot of people know that I don't like to use ghillie suits at all. I think it's hard. I like more of a challenge than just wearing just regular camo. I think that's going to be a lot harder than wearing ghillie suit, because ghillie suits, they're cool, but nah, I'm good. So the tiger stripe worked out fantastically. All the tiger stripe worked out fantastically. I really enjoyed it. I'm not against getting other stuff, but tiger stripe, like I said, is my favorite. You know, the players I play with, great. There's only 5 of us playing, 3 on 2. You know, I'm a sniper, so I'm like kind of the odd man out. not a lot of movement because the snow was like about a foot deep. So it was a lot of a lot of hard moving around. We only played 4 games. First game was team deathmatch in the town. Then the second one was a free for all in the town, and I went back and I hid behind a little mound of trees of snow, and no one spotted me at all. I had a couple good shots. I didn't record the gameplay just because I didn't have the cards with me at that time, so unfortunately I didn't have that. But with the wrap, I still get the camera and everything, so that's all good. The wrap, like the wrap again, worked out great. All the camo worked out great. In the photos, you'll see I mold like different types of white. I really seen I had like a bluish tint to the white camo, and I don't know if that's just because of the lighting or something, but I wasn't too happy about that. But also that kind of helps because you're not pure white. It kind of throws it off. The one part of the free for all, I was sitting behind the mound and I shot at somebody, and unfortunately the BB, like the wind blew just enough so the BB went off to the left. And you see the player looking at me like he's like, "Don't do one of these," and I'm trying to get him, but I just can't. So the game ended. I stood up and he's sat there looking at me. He's like, where the heck is he? And I'm sat there and I started waving. And he's like, there he is. And I got a lot of compliments on it from the refs to the owner to the other players. Like the refs had a hard time finding me, which I found it funny. There's actually talk of doing a manhunt 4 against me. But I'm like, how fair would that be? You guys can follow my footsteps, through the snow. So, but yeah, like overall, like the snow camo worked out great. I really enjoyed it. I hope I get to use it again this year. If not, then I have to wait for a whole other year to use it. But I liked it. If you're airsoft sniping out there, look at the different camos out there. You never know what's gonna work and what's not gonna work. I got my digitals, but I mostly have all tiger stripes. I got the woodland, I got the desert, I got the snow, I even have urban tiger stripe, the black and white, which that works as well. The snow, I wish it was more white than black, but that's okay. But if anybody wants to see any of my camos and how I prepare for airsoft and what I have, I'll be happy to throw it out there, show you guys what I do, maybe give you guys some inspiration. But remember, just airsoft is a sport, it's a hobby. Just go have fun. There's no reason to get upset. I enjoy this game. I enjoy the people I play with. I enjoy the new people I play with. I always get mad at myself more than anybody else because I should know better. But I'm still learning at sniping. I'm not the best sniper in the world. I never will be the best sniper in the world, but little tips and tricks here I think would help, and I'll try to share it to everybody. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed my loadout, and hope you guys give you some inspiration on stuff. So thanks for watching, and have a good day.
I like it!
I'm just here to have fun.